everyone. Welcome to our episode of Super Reaction Bros. We're alive, not dead. I'm Kristen.
I'm still breathing and kicking. I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we are finally looking at the new official trailer, probably a few days before the early, I don't know, depends. Roughly a week or so before this movie comes out for Ant-Man and The Wasp, Quantumania. This came out a few weeks ago.
This is the second official trailer. That's what this, because we had the teaser and then we had the official one that we watched. So for us, this is the second official one.
Okay. Anyways, we saw from the last trailer we saw
The official, yeah.
Basically, our favorite people who can shrink really small have all been sucked into the quantum realm, and now not only have to figure out how to escape, but at the same time deal with Jonathan Majors' current version, this variant of Kang the Conqueror, at the same time, who is forcing Scott to basically do what Scott went to jail for. Yeah.
What he does best, pretty much, and he's holding hostage his own daughter in the meantime.
Being played by the third person to play Cassie Lang in this, the MCU, Catherine Newton.
Yeah.
That's
all we have for right now. But I mean, dodging and weaving everything that we're going to get in this from online has been very difficult.
If we can dodge a wrench, we can dodge some spoilers.
However you're going to put it. So here we go. Again, this is for the second trailer for Marvel Studios' Ant-Man and the Wasp. Quantumania. Sorry, it took me.
I love how it literally took you 3 seconds.
Alright, so here we go. Get the volume up, right?
Yeah.
You're an interesting man, Scott Lang. You're an Avenger.
Yeah.
You have a daughter.
I saw us roll
But
it.
you've lost a lot of time, like me. We could help each other with that.
I'm trying to get on his own level to get him to...
Who are you? I'm the man who can give you the one thing you want. What's that? Time.
Oh, that's what he's offering him.
I can rewrite existence.
rewrite his history.
And shatter timelines.
Oh!
You cannot trust him.
I don't care who this guy is. I just
It's a
lost so
slightly
much.
newer suit.
Oh.
He can give us a second chance.
That's
That's
why
how he
he's
sees
doing
it. A second chance to have more time with his daughter.
Oh, that's pretty
Make
good.
this easy for you. You will bring me what I need. Or everything you call a life will end.
The new dynasty. Oh!
This is all my fault.
A different
You may
time.
not want her to watch this. We had a deal.
Oh!
You thought you could win.
Shit.
I don't have to win. We both just have to lose.
Oh!
I'm sorry, Cassie.
Wow! Damn, look at that! I love how the first trailer is basically, oh, it's a fun ride like the last Ant-Man's. This one's like, it's that Stone Cold meme.
Yeah.
So basically, now we know. Basically, he is being offered by Kang the ability to go back in time and relive his life with Cassie that he lost
During
the snap.
Yeah.
Lost the 5 years during the snap. Because she's off and doing her own thing, and like she's becoming her own rebel like her father.
Yeah, she's starting to become like her father, and it's like because of him not being there, feels like it's the way she is right now. The way.
I mean, to be fair, King's still the bad guy, so he's still threatening him to get.
And
the
that's what I
mission
love
done.
about how they're developing this villain from the sound of it. The sound of it, they're trying to find someone. They found a perfect person for Ant-Man to go up against, somebody that he knows that he's gonna take this deal. because this is something that he would want. This is something that it's like he would give up everything for just to get that time back with his own daughter.
And what's great is King's still a villain because he's like, do this and I'll get what you want. If you don't do this, I'm still gonna fucking ruin your life.
Yeah, I'm still gonna find a way to ruin your life.
And there he is! There, we missed that! Fucking MODOK right there!
MODOK right there.
Do we know who's playing MODOK?
Nobody's 100% confirmed it at all. No one's confirmed anything. Believe me, it would have been all over the web right now.
Fucking MODOK! It's the first time we see MODOK and he's just like a blip in this... Pun not intended, but he's like a blip in this freaking trailer. And yeah, it looks like whatever he's after, it looks... You know what's funny?
Those rings look familiar.
The ring... It's not the rings. It's the shattering. It's like...
Yeah.
Kind of what we see in What If. What the watcher views through. It kind of reminds me of the glass from that.
Yeah,
so it explains this part
where those are multiple versions
where he keeps getting closer, and every time he gets closer, he runs into another variant of himself who's doing the exact same thing he is right now, which is trying to get whatever MacGuffin Kang's after.
Exactly.
And that last line Scott gives. I don't have to stop. I beat you. I just have to make sure we both don't win.
Yeah, I mean,
something like that.
We both don't win. Yeah. So that's why I said he's that's why he said with the shattered glass and everything. He's in between multiverses.
Like I said, I think he's gonna survive. I think he said this before in the last year, but I think he's gonna just barely survive this fight.
Yeah.
He's just gonna barely survive this fight, and only for us to find out that Kang's still alive. ... Kind of, because we already know he's only one of many Kangs that are now existing in the multiverse.
Right now, that we only know, as we know of right now, there's... Remember, remember what the guy had stated in Loki. He stated there's a total of like 4 of them. He was one of them, but he was the one that was trying to present 3 of them.
He said 4 of them?
I believe he said 4.
Because all I remember is the reason the original, like the base Kang...
3 of them. He was one of them, and then he had to entrap the other 2.
We'll have to double check that later.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've watched anything Loki really. You can look it up, but like
I'm looking it up because
I know I'm not saying you're wrong. I just don't remember. I just honestly don't remember because it's been a while since we watched Loki. Loki was like close to a year ago now that since we watched it. Like, but if it's right, then that's cool. They do hint with the tagline about New Dynasty, and like. It's amazing how everybody to encounter Kang for the first time. It's Scott Lang. It's Ant-Man. Ant-Man's the first one to encounter him because you think because your mindset when it goes all to one the bigger it's like one of the other guys, because. Scott's famous, but he only do so much. He only contributed so much. So here he's. It's interesting how he's the first one to encounter.
There's only several of them. They said that pretty much there's just several of them. They don't give an exact number. I know in the show I think he does give an exact number amount, but that's just I think there's about 3 or 4 of them. And like I said, one of them is the one that we know of straight from the comics. That's the thing. The one that we're all used to knowing and stuff like that.
I am curious to see what role Bill Murray plays in this because apparently I have to reread.
Remember, he's supposed to be also in.
Apparently,
Guardians.
it was Catherine Newton who convinced Bill Murray to be part of the movie. I have to read more about it, but
and how his relation is in Guardians, since he's also in Guardians.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where we. Would be cool. Is if he was a former Watcher.
Maybe.
I would explain why he would be showing up here and in Guardians 3.
No, I wouldn't assume that.
Well, we'll see, because remember, we've already been told in the teaser trailer that the quantum realm is just another world, like another universe.
Yeah, it's another multiverse, pretty much. A whole different universe, that's what it is. But what I like about this Kang, though, it's like like I said, he's pretty much, it's like, it's trying to find, in a way he's looking at which one's the weakest of the heroes, which one can I use the most, out of, and he can manipulate the most, and he looks at Ant-Man as like, this is a man that's kind of like out of time in a way, who wants that time back with his own, his family, his own daughter and stuff like that.
God, but how far Paul Rudd's come. I remember him from fucking Clueless. I remember him in the SNES Link to the Past commercial, and look how far he's gone from playing video games to literally being a superhero now, which is amazing. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it.
And could this be his way, by the end of it, that's an even bigger question, could this be like the end of it for, not his character, but just overall Ant-Man itself, where it's like it's passing the boat, where it's like
I know they are teasing at the end of this.
that it's like he's gonna give up the suit and just be like, I'm done. I'm done as Ant-Man. Pretty much.
Ant-Man no more, something like that. We'll see. Honestly, it could go a bunch of different ways. He could be trapped there and sacrifice himself to get everybody else out.
Yeah.
He could did what he did in the first one. He streams with Solo. He goes into a different realm and maybe winds up facing Loki. There's a bunch, pun intended, I guess in this case, there's a bunch of different variations. He could run it. It could happen in the end of this movie, but it's an MCU film, so I feel like he's gonna just barely survive. But he is gonna warn whoever's remaining of the Avengers that this is a threat they should know about.
Yeah, he's gonna at least warn them, let them know that, hey, just in case, this is who this person is.
Remember, Shang-Chi teased it too, where
the
original origins of the rings came from somewhere completely different.
Yeah, well, they said it's not of this Earth. That's what they're stating. That's all they stated, and then that's where they found the signal. Hence, why, like I said, you look back at those rings. I mean, we don't know if that's related to pretty much the rings that we know of, type of situation where they're walking over to. Are those the same type of rings that we saw before? Swirling around and things like that. They'll show it again, but it's that poses more questions and stuff like that. Like, where is the signal coming from? Is it coming from here or from somewhere else?
I, for one, hoping Patton Oswalt voices MODOK just to make up for the fact they canned his show. Guys, I like that show. That show was fun.
We'll have to see where they go with it and who's playing them. Because look at the rings.
That scene is going to be so fucking grim. I know the rings. No, I agree with you on the rings.
No, I know that. I'm just stating. Sorry.
Yeah,
look at the symbols even there.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. It could be connected to the 9. Oh, is it 10 rings or 9 rings? It was 10 rings.
10 rings.
Yeah, it's the 10 rings.
Yeah,
could be connected to those somehow. Who knows? We don't know that yet, but I think that scene is going to be the most depressing scene, like the darkest scene in the movie, is seeing multiple versions of him going after the same thing he's going for.
But all pretty much. Oh yeah, in a way, it's like dying almost over and over and over again, pretty much.
That's going to be the most most depressing scene of this film. But overall, looking forward to it. We are aware we're really behind on was it 2 MCU shows behind?
We're more than that.
Well, what MCU shows?
Yeah.
Yeah, shows. Yeah, 2.
Ms. Marvel.
And She-Hulk.
And soon to be coming up, right around the corner, Secret Invasion.
For now, I'm including the ones that already been released.
Well, it's going to be Secret Invasion as well, so add that to the list.
Okay. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. If you want to talk to us more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about some MCU stuff, hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of not only this trailer. I know it's been a while since this trailer came out. And like I said, we avoided all the teasers and all the little tidbits that may have been, people may have spotted. But if we missed anything out on here, or if you have any thoughts and theories going into this that we may have missed or did not spot, just let us know in the comments down below. Do you think that, Scott's going to give up his suit by the end of this film? Will he make it by the end of this film? Will he pass it down to his daughter? I mean, what are your guys' thoughts and theories with Scott Lang's character, even Ant-Man overall, moving on into the MCU itself for this start of this new phase? Let us know what you guys thought also of our thoughts on this down below. But most importantly, we thank you for watching.
One more theory. What if he has him, Scott's about to finish off Kang, and Kang warns him about the others. That's all he says, about the others.
Maybe, I don't know.
Something like that.
I still think he's going to be our primary one, I think.
He's definitely our primary one. That's no doubt. But until next time, folks, I'm Kristen.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been yet another Ant-Man filled episode of SRB.
See ya.
Later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out any of our previous reactions,
as well as one of our other SRB shows,
check out one of the playlists down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can find us on Twitter and Stardust
at Super React Bros,
as well as on Facebook
at Super Reaction Bros.